the 5th one I've ever owned.
Oh, so you're partial to the 280?
Oh yeah. I've been ever since I bought that one in Houston off that stripper. I had the engine totally redone. When I first got it, somebody had a single 4-barrel Holly on it, and I had it transferred back over to fuel injection. I know when I was having it painted, the guy painting it, who also happens to be a mechanic, would start it, just to let it run, and it started smoking. Well, the wires started smoking, which is why it ended up there with you guys. It was all done incorrectly, but now the guy that built the motor did a fine job. He sends his engines to Indonesia, but the guys he's got working for him who installed the gauges and everything just basically fucked the wiring on. Oh yeah, Dave said he said the brake booster was on backwards. It brakes a hell of a lot better. God, you fucking dumbass. See why I don't like to drive.
It started off, had been at a few other shops, and showed up to us with a box of parts in the back, spare ECU, things disconnected, some melted wires burned into the carpet behind the dash. Started with the basics, made sure we had fuel, air, and spark, and well, we didn't, but to get the injectors firing like they should, we ended up having to dig into all the circuits for the ECM, and going through that, we ended up finding the ECU to be okay, corrected a few grounds and signals, and shortly after we did have it running.
My wife and I, were just hanging in town. We went to the botanical gardens and stuff like that. Yeah. He called me the first day and he said, well, I got it running. We dropped in the next day and he had it running. He said, he was telling me all, everything else that was not checking out. There was circuits backfeeding even when the car was off.
He heard it run. That was exciting before he headed back. Slight bit of hope that he would be able to take the car back to Kentucky with him, but we had a lot more work to do.
It brakes 1,000 times better.
The brakes actually had a check valve installed backwards. They had no vacuum to the booster. Got that straightened out, found we had to make a adjustment to the rod going into the master cylinder from the booster. Got that sorted out, and brakes are just as they should be.
Dave let me know that there was an exhaust leak up around where the header pipe was coming in, and he just welded that, and there was some bungs in there that I had him weld just so they wouldn't back out anymore.
We appreciate Tim's patience. It was not an easy one to figure it out and took quite a bit of time to get it right, but hopefully it was worth it to him, and it's money and time well spent.
I couldn't ask for any better than how Dave's done. You guys do gorgeous work. I don't know when the owner started that business, man, but he really has. He does everybody does a phenomenal job on the work you do.
Cameron, from now on, the suggestion is that all the cars we buy were previously owned by a stripper.